The Aramaic and Palestinian Targum, the book of Numbers, chapter 18. And the Lord said unto Aaron, Thou and thy sons, and the house of thy fathers with thee, shall bear the iniquity of the consecrated things, when you have not been heedful in offering them, and thou and thy sons with thee shall bear the iniquity of your priesthood, when you have not been heedful of their separations, and thy brethren also of the tribe of Levi, who are called by the name of Amram thy father, shalt thou bring near to thee, that they may consecrate with and minister to thee. But thou and thy sons with thee only shall stand before the tabernacle of the testimony, and they shall keep thy charge, and have charge of all the tabernacle. Yet to the vessels of the sanctuary and to the altar they are not to come near, lest both they and you die. And they shall have appointment from thee without, and keep charge of the tabernacle of ordinance for all its service. And a stranger shall not come near you. And you shall keep the charge of the sanctuary and of the altar, that there may be no more the wrath that hath been upon the children of Israel. And behold, I have taken your brethren, the Levites, from among the sons of Israel. To you they are given a gift before the Lord, to perform the work of the tabernacle of ordinance. But thou and thy sons with thee shall keep the charge of your priesthood in all things that pertain to the altar, and those within the veil, and shall minister by lots, according to the service. So provision of food have I given you, on account of the anointing of your priesthood, and the stranger who cometh near shall die. And the Lord say to Aaron, And I have been pleased to give you the charge of my separated offerings, the cakes of the firstfruits, and all the consecrated things of the children of Yasharel. To thee have I given them, on account of the anointing of thy sons, by an everlasting statute. They shall be to thee most sacred. Whatsoever remaineth of the sheep offering by fire, all their oblations of all their minches, and all their sin offerings, and of all their trespass offerings which they present before me, they are most sacred for thee and for thy sons. Thou mayest eat it in the sanctuary, every male may eat thereof, on account of the holy anointing it shall be thine. And this is what I have set apart to thee, of these separated minches, and of all the uplifted things of the sons of Israel. To thee have I given them, and to thy sons and thy daughters with thee by an everlasting statute. Whoever is clean in thy house may eat of it. All the best of the olive oil, of the grape wine, and of the wheat of their first fruits, which they present before the Lord, I have given unto thee. The Jerusalem. All the best of the wheat, of the wine, and of the oil of their fruits. The firsts of all the trees of the ground, which they present before the Lord, shall be thine. Every one who is clean in thy house may eat them. Every devoted thing, Israel, shall be thine. Whatsoever openeth the womb of all flesh among animals, which they offer before the Lord, as the regulation concerning men, so the regulation concerning cattle, it is to be thine. Only thou art only thou art to redeem the firstborn of men by 5 shekels, and the firstlings of the unclean animal thou shalt redeem with lambs. And the redemption of a man-child of a month old thou shalt make according to thy estimation of him 5 shekels of silver in the shekel of the sanctuary, which is 20 meahs. But the firstlings of oxen, of sheep, or of goats thou mayest not redeem, for they are sacred. But thou shalt sprinkle their blood upon the altar, and burn their fat, for an oblation to be accepted before the Lord. And their flesh shall be thine for food, and the breast of the elation. And as the right shoulder it shall be thine. Everything set apart of the sacred things, which the sons of Israel consecrate to the Lord, have I given to thee, to thy sons and thy daughters with thee, by a perpetual statute, not to be abolished, as the salt which seasoned the flesh of the oblation, because it is an everlasting statute before the Lord. So shall it be for thee and for thy children. And the Lord said to Aaron, Thou wilt not receive a possession in their land as the rest of the tribes, nor wilt thou have a portion among them. For I am thy portion, and thy inheritance in the midst of the children of Israel. And behold, I have given to the sons of Levi all the tents in Israel for a possession, on account of their service, with which they serve in the work of the tabernacle of ordinance. And the sons of Israel shall no more come near the tabernacle to incur the sin unto death, but the Levites shall minister in the work of the tabernacle, and shall bear their sin if they be not diligent in their work. It is an everlasting statute for your generations. But among the sons of Israel they shall have no possessions. Therefore the tents of the children of Israel, which they set apart for a separation before the Lord, have I given to the Levites for a possession, because I have said to them that among the sons of Israel they shall possess no inheritance. And the Lord spake with Moshe, saying, Speak to the Levites, and bid them take from the sons of Israel the tenth which I have given them for their possession, and then shall you separate it from it a separation before the Lord, a tenth from the tenth, and your separation shall be reckoned to you as the corn from the threshing floor, and as the wine from the fullness of the winepress. So shall you set apart your separation before the Lord from all your tents, which you may receive from the sons of Israel, and give thereof a separation before the Lord unto Aaron the priest. Of all your gifts you shall set apart a separation before the Lord, of all the finest and the best therein. And say thou to the priest, when you have set apart the finest and the best of it and in it, then shall it be reckoned to the Levites as the setting apart of the corn from the threshing floor, and of the wine from the winepress. And you may eat it, you the priests, in any place, you and the men of your house, for it is your remuneration for your service in the tabernacle of ordinance. And you shall not contract guilt by it, at what time you set apart the finest and the best of it, by any one eating of it who is unclean, neither shall you profane the consecrated things of the children of Israel, lest you die. This is the end of the chapter. Blessed be his name.